Greetings. So this is kind of like a part 2 to the counterfeit reading that I did, um, just recently uploaded. So this will be the most latest after, or yeah, so most latest, and then the last one was the last latest. I hope I'm making sense. So it's kind of like a part 2, and I wanted to, in the end of that reading, I wanted to tap into what's next because I felt like Spirit wanted to touch on what's coming and the life after the counterfeit, or if you make that decision to finally walk away, because some of you have yet to finally do this. And sometimes if it's not you walking away, even if this person walks away from you or has walked away from you, it's not a loss per se of, oh, I'm, this person went up to me or they left me. So let that be a blessing as well, that okay, they left my life. That gives me the opportunity to free myself. And I know that it's not that easy, and for some of you, this person did walk out of your life. They did leave you hanging, and I feel like they left you hanging with an empty promise that you were still waiting. And let me tell you again, like in that last video, this person, I'm seeing this person as more like this childish energy. So their promises is like they fed off of the fact that they knew what you wanted, knew what you deserved, knowing that they were incapable of that from the very beginning of even being able to give that to you, but kind of let that be the thing that kept you, okay? So it could have been the fact that you wanted a union, that it could have been a fact that I keep getting this moving in together thing. I don't know if that's something that really is heavy for someone, because that came out in the counterfeit reading that I just did. And so something with living situations, this person knew what you wanted ultimately. They knew that you wanted that union that ended in a marriage or ended in some type of sacred celebration, I'm getting as well. Some of you guys, you've already closed that chapter out, okay? Spirit is very proud of you and will be very proud of you for those of you that will make that decision to leave the other side, because I feel like you have a divine choice, or you had this divine choice that your spiritual team was like, we need to do a life review and this ain't it, okay? And I'm kind of getting like some of you guys, it was an easy decision for you because you were already fed up and you were already tired. Maybe there was something that really hit home where you're like, okay, that's it, I'm done, I'm good. And for some of you, it may be that this is what's to come for you. You're going to get tired. You're going to be tired of being held as a prisoner in your own mind, wondering what you're not doing, what could you do better, just stuck in your head about this person, because they're going to keep a close eye on you. This person keeps a close eye on you, just to kind of see where you're at. They have to be able to figure you out, figure out your next move, figure out what you're up to, who you're with. They're very concerned if you've removed your energy. And even if this person, as sick as it sounds, even if this person walks away from you, they still keep tabs on you. And I feel like some of you guys are spiritually blinded by this person. You're not seeing things clear. You know if something's off. Some of you guys have a hard time trusting yourself when it comes to this person, which lets me know that there's some type of spiritual blindness going on. Like this person has manipulated you so much so, and that's why I say this person is a counterfeit, because they seem like the real deal, like someone that you can trust. This seems like the person that, their marriage material, or something about this connection. And it's not to say that you guys are not really connected, just in the way that you think in that divine level. No, I feel like you guys are connected through some type of purpose, like you were supposed to help them, they were supposed to help you, or something like that. There was a purpose to this. But as far as them being the person and being the one, the reason why you're stuck and you can't move forward, you're confused, you don't know what's what, you know, your intuition's telling you one thing, and then your heart is like, but we want this, we want that, and they are showing me this, they've said this, they've done that, but at the same time, I don't really know about this because they did this to me or they said this, and it's very opposite of what they've been presenting, that part of them that I feel like is real and true and divine in my person, versus this other side. And so you're in this conflict. You're not seeing things clear, and I feel like this person has kind of left you kind of heartbroken for some of you, and for others you're in this place where you're still kind of cleansing and purifying something here with your heart space, your heart chakra, because you let this person into the sacred space of your heart. You may or may have not let this person into your body, but you've let this person most definitely into your heart space, into your sacred heart. And I feel this person has betrayed you like a Judas. It's kind of like this Judas figure I'm getting from this person. The one that kisses you on your cheek but sells you out. It's kind of like maybe you weren't expecting something from this person, like this, whatever this outcome or the hurt, you were not expecting that. And your spiritual team is trying to get you out of that turbulence and move you into a new season. And I feel like you guys are going to be getting a lot of synchronicities or a lot of things in alignment to let you know, to confirm, you know, that it's safe to move forward or things to come. And I feel like it doesn't include this person, because I'm seeing a new person here. Matter of fact, you have counterparts. You have the King and Queen of Pentacles. This Page of Pentacles, I feel like, represents the counterfeit. They're trying to present themselves as that, but they ain't nowhere near the King of Pentacles energy. They have a lot of work to do. This person has a lot of soul work. The Pentacles, to me, is earth energy. That earth energy requires you to get your hands dirty. It requires you to put in the work and the energy and the effort. And being a page, they are a student to something here. They have not mastered a certain level here. This person, I feel like, kind of wants to fake it before they make it. This person saw you as this maternal energy for some of you, or maybe paternal, where they looked at you as a safe space. And I feel like the lesson here for a lot of you was self-worth and self-value, and really to see that reflection that you didn't really need what you thought you needed from this person at all. And the person that is coming into your life is very much self-assured and self-aware of themselves. Their pinnacle sits on their side. They don't have to look at the pinnacle anymore. They don't have to gaze into it, because they already know the value and the worth of themselves and what they bring to the table. Whereas I feel, if you look at how the Queen of Pentacles is positioned, the Rider-Waite version of the Queen of Pentacles, her pinnacle sits on her lap as well, but it's kind of like she's still looking into it. So some of you guys are settling into your worth and your value a little bit more outside of this person or what you thought you needed. Some of you guys, this is coming from a place of love and coming from a place of breaking the chains. When I say this, it's not to chastise or to be, to be rude. You may have been healing from, or have healed from, being that woman that, or person, that lover that tried to fit the mold of what a person wanted from you. And this could stem from childhood. But sometimes women, we have the tendency to create our whole entire existence and worth and value off of what a man thinks and what they want. And the problem with that is that when we do this, we're trying to keep up with a collective of what men want. And not every man is built alike. Not every man follows trends and the world standard of beauty, or is holding you to, oh, you got to cook and clean, you got to be this, you got to be that. Their morals and values are different, and what makes a wife or what makes a great partner is different from the next person. Some of these things are toxic ideologies, and some of these are really healthy things. They're structured. They come from a good place. So instead of molding into that, it's, I'm going to mold myself into being the woman that I want to be. and that is going to attract the man that is meant for me, which hence why the King and the Queen of Pentacles are here together. This person understands the concept of that even within their own selves. The counterfeit, though, counterfeit, if you look at their pentacle, they're looking straight up at it. It's almost like a mirror, and they're looking at it. Now, this can be taken in two different ways. This can be someone that constantly has to look at themselves because they're self-centered, they're conceited, they're full of themselves, they're way ahead of themselves. Or this also, or both, you can flip that coin two sides, to where they're looking at the part of themselves that they're self-conscious, where they have to constantly look at themselves because they feel this sense of incompetence, or they feel inadequacy. This person, I feel like they're not nowhere near, this person doesn't value themselves like you think that they may have. You may have thought this person is self-assured, and they're this, they're that, and I do get that this person does have like this childlike energy that makes you feel like they were safe, and they were something to bring excitement and something very like thrilling about their energy. But no, I feel like this person has a lot of inner work to do, and it's not to say that we don't have work to do. Our life is a series of growth, but this person right here, I don't feel like they're halfway even touched things that they really need to touch on within themselves. This person is not as self-aware or self-assured or as confident as they come across, not in the least bit. I feel this person does feel like beneath you, and that causes some of the issues and problems as far as getting along with this person, the ghosting, because they can't face you and certain energies that they dwell on a daily basis, on a regular basis, like who they authentically are in this point in their life. They can't really stay in that frame, that energy vibration with you. They can't carry the facade. It's like, ladies, when we walking around with these push-up bras on, for those of you that wear bras at least, it's like you walk around with this bra and you get home and you're finally like, oh shit, fine, I can take this shit off. I ain't gotta wear this because society says I need to keep my boobs up. They don't want to see all of that, too much stuff, can't show all of that. So you gotta wear a bra, right? But no, it's like when you get home, you just want to take that mug off. This person is like that. They can't keep that face up with you. They can't keep that fake vibration up with you. They're mirroring your vibration to hang, like, they're lying in order to kick it, basically. And it's not something that they could stick with. They can't maintain the energy, because if so, they're going to show you who they are. But, darkness always comes to the light. So anything about ourselves that we have yet to address and really deal with, it has that potential to really slip. And we can't fake our energy. We can't fake it. We can't hide it, especially with people that are spiritually in tune with themselves and others. You can't fake energy. You can't do it. What's to come? I want to say this too, that for some of you, like where you feel like this person has chosen someone else over you, or you felt like you weren't good enough, they're going after where they feel comfortable, and that's not a good thing. This comfort is more of like where they can lay in the dirt. It's kind of like a pig's like a puddle of mud where pigs all get dirty together. It's kind of like that, where this person, they chase after people that don't want them either, or people that use them, exploit their energy. So it's kind of like while one person's chasing one person, another person's chasing another. It's like trauma, a cycle of trauma between people, and values and self-worth and things like that. This person they're interested in you from a place of, they're intrigued by the energy that you provide. They don't understand the connection. They don't understand why they're entirely drawn to you. Part of it is because you were meant to be some type of catalyst, and vice versa. And this person, what they're really typically used to, what they go after, is not based off of something healthy. So Spirit doesn't want you to get too caught up on that and hung up on something wrong with you, whatever. Yeah, you may have felt a psychic connection to this person where you guys can connect without words, just vibes and energies, but you're going to have an authentic psychic connection with your true person. And this person, their love language is acts of service, okay? They're going to show you better than they can tell you. So this is also another metaphor. I feel like Spirit saying this person's actions are going to line up with their words, okay? And their words are going to line up with their actions. This is a connection where you guys are going to elevate and evolve together. There's going to be evolution and growth within the connection between you and your true person. And the universe is already sending you these signs and clues. The universe is already speaking to you. And I kind of feel like Spirit wants you to keep some things hidden, okay? You may be getting signs and synchronicities around. Spirit said don't say anything. Okay, I'm not going to say that. Okay. This is going to be personal to you. And there's a reason why Spirit is saying to keep these things to yourself, and maybe share it with those who you feel led to, those that are spiritually connected to you on a, a divine level, your soul tribe that has your best interest, or people that are divinely connected themselves. But other than that, these things, I feel like even if Spirit still might be instructing you to keep these things to yourself, something sacred here that Spirit wants you to not speak of, okay? Let me see more about this King of Pentacles. I feel like we spend too much time talking about that counterfeit. Yeah, your taste and what you want is going to elevate. Like, I always tell people, don't get too caught up on what your person looks like. Pay attention to the energy. Because I feel like what's going to stand out about this person is the fact that they know themselves. They value themselves. And a man or woman that values themselves, you could tell by the way, like, how they live their life. A person that doesn't really value themselves lives a reckless life, lives a very dangerous life, doesn't think about their future, doesn't think about the karma, the cause and the effect of their actions. They live for today. And when I say live for today, not saying from a perspective of being like present and living life and in a way, that's in alignment, but more so from a place of, I don't give a fuck about tomorrow. I'm just gonna, just F shit up. I'm gonna fuck everything up. I try not to cuss, but it still happens. Anyway. Yeah. You could tell the difference. They don't care. And that's how you know, because this person cares about their future. They care about people around them. They have a moral standard that not only benefits them but others in a healthy way. This person lives a healthy lifestyle. Take that as you will. This person's stable. This person can provide security, not just on a material level only, but this person is someone that is a safe space. This is someone that they water their garden. They make sure that they tend to things and nurture things and people around them. They're someone that's very patient. They've mastered that. They're not caught up in the superficial. They're not, money does not make them, money does not rule their world. Materialistic things do not make them who they are. They know who they are beyond this pentacle. This person is very aware of who they are. They sit confidently in who they are. They know themselves. So that's part of what's going to stand out to you about this person. This person wears they don't walk with their head down, because if they did, their crown would slip. This person has their head held high. Some of you guys still are, waiting to get to that place within yourself, and there's nothing wrong with that, because if you look at the Queen of Pentacles, she's looking down. Like I said, she's still looking at her reflection. She's still learning. She knows that she's valuable, but it's one thing to know it, but to really truly embody it and walk in that value and that worth. The King of Pentacles knows and walks in it. This person is going to come towards you very passionately, very confidently, very certainly, certainly. It's a certainty to their movement. It's like their pursuit is very certain, and they're not going to waste no time. This person's not going to waste any time. This person could drive a Mustang. Yeah, they're not going to waste no time when it comes to you. This person is going to see you and know immediately that they need to come towards you. They need to get to know you. They need to know your name. Like, who is that? I need to know who he or she is. I need to know who that person is. And I feel like you're going to be oblivious. Like, you're not going to see this coming. You're going to be, I feel like you're going to be very connected with spirit. Like, spirit's going to constantly be talking to you around that time. Like, spirit's going to constantly be showing you things and downloading things, depositing valuable things into your spirit, into your ear, your mind, and your heart. And I feel these are things that are very grounded. You can back these things up. And this is a place where maybe you're doing pretty good for yourself, or you're just in a good space within your own energy. You maintain a level of balance. And I'm telling you, this person that counterfeit is going to continue to watch you. And you're going to have a few counterfeits try to come in, by the way. I just want you to know that. And some of these counterfeits are people that, when I say counterfeits, they're not like deviant like this one we're talking about. Some of them are more like they're just not for you. Some of them may really want to be with you. They want to put their best foot forward, but they're not the man for the job or the woman for the job. It's not them. They haven't really been called to you. There could be someone that's still in love with you from the past, that still is very fond of you, holds you dear to their heart, and you have a couple of suitors or admirers that are going to want to come in. Someone thinks that they're in love with you. This is someone that you never dated, never been with. It could be someone that has a deep crush on you. Could be some people that have been waiting to shoot their shot for a minute. But Spirit is saying, no, these are not the people to build with. Whole time, this counterfeit, they're going to watch you like a motherfucking hawk. I'm telling you. They're going to watch you the whole entire time. Whoa. Yeah. Because when you get to that place, and some people are not going to like it. Your new person, your divine, whoever, the right person for you, they're going to be very protective of your energy. They're not going to play that. Because you're seeing yourself as just the queen. This person sees you as the empress. Very protective of you. You're going to have, some people are going to be upset, I'm telling you. Because your happiness, you being happy within yourself and you being happy with another person as well, is really going to trigger some people. And I feel like it's going to trigger this King of Wands energy. This is somebody that I feel the King of Wands is that person that's never going to settle down. They're never going to settle down. They might be older. They might be mature to an extent. They might be ambitious. They got it all together. But they are not going to ever settle down with the person. They can't. Their energy, it constantly has to be moving. It constantly has to be up in the mix. It constantly seeks thrills. There's no groundedness. There's no point of stability. There's no point of flow. It's this constant, gotta stay busy, gotta be involved. So this Five of Wands, I feel like could be a couple of people, but I feel like for the most part, this person's going to be fighting their demons when it comes to you. They're not going to be able to, they're not going to take this shit well, I'm telling you. And Spirit is trying to get this counterfeit's attention, something that they need to pay attention to or they need to heal, but they're not going to accept it. Some of them, it's self-love, and they're not looking at that. They're looking at what everybody else has going on and doing. Yeah, this person, your happiness, it's going to drive this person insane. The fact that you're happy, just you being happy with yourself, because we don't always have to give our credit, our glow ups and our joy to a man. Like sometimes it really just be God. It really just be like, I'm really at peace with myself. It doesn't have to be about some man like all the time. You know what I'm saying? So this Queen of Cups energy and the Lovers, that love that you you felt within yourself, that love that you can envision, that love that you saw for yourself that you've never experienced yet. Because when I think about the Queen of Cups, I always consider the fact that she's looking at this chalice. This, I don't know what it is. Some people say it's the Ark of the Covenant, something sacred, right? But she's not in the ocean. She's on land. She's still on the sand, on the shore, whatever. Whereas the King of Cups, his throne actually dwells in the ocean. So the King of Cups has every capability of loving and being that. So if this Queen of Cups can experience that love, that, not firsthand yet, but more so on an internal level, more spiritual vision wise, on a prophetic level, rather, I should say, without yet physically experiencing it, the King of Cups is that physical manifestation to say it does exist. It's very possible because I embody that. So the fact that you're able to obtain that love that you've been able to feel within your own spirit and see see spiritually and visualize within yourself and download that into your being, because it's a divine desire, that love that you really desire to experience, and it's a deep love, and not a lot of people can get with the program. And the problem is the Queen of Cups, she can project a little bit. She gives too much of herself. So you might have projected that love that you're able to sense within yourself, and that vision of love that has been shown to you, that prophecy of love that is yours, onto people that don't fit the bill, that don't hold the capacity. They're not the man or the woman for the job. And so the Lovers card being here, this is a divine union, divine calling, divine purposeful connection. That love where you said, there's a person out there for me. This is the type of love that I know exists. This is blah, blah, blah. This is it. This is my person. I'm going to recognize them. They're going to recognize me. And the people that really don't fit that, they're going to be upset. Okay? Especially this dark counterfeit. They're praying that you don't find it. And that's what's so sad. This person always wants to be the center of your attention. And I feel like this person just likes to be the center of attention, period. But they want to be the center of your attention and keep you in confusion, keep you destitute, keep you desperate, keep you lacking, keep you single. They're watching. They're going to continue to watch you. Your joy is coming. They're not going to know what to do with themselves. They're going to feel like you betrayed them because it was supposed to be them, although they don't really want to make it. They don't really want this to come to fruition with you either, because this person has no plans on settling down. This person may not really believe in true love. This person's ideal of love is sex. It's superficial things. It's getting money. It's looking good to society. Or this person, if they don't believe in love, true love at all, no type of versions of love, they want to constantly be the man, or they constantly want to be that be, where they're not looking for anything deep. That's not what their aspiration is in life. They're not looking for that. Their whole plan was to keep you thinking that you were their person, and just maybe keep you in their life without actually making you their wife or making you their life partner. Keep you in that position of waiting, but still devoting yourself to them. Still putting you in that position of obligation to a person that hasn't even really dedicated themselves or devoted themselves to you, but they want that from you in return, which is foul. This person idealizes you. They admire your power. They admire your energy, your creativity, your light. They want that next to them without actually making it a thing. And they may have wanted you to kind of give into their power a bit, so that they can use yours and make you feel like you're benefiting by being with them. Does that make sense? but this was an attempt to block you. Okay. This person knows what they're doing. Yeah, the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, they know that they were keeping you waiting. This person was not really attached to you or attached to anyone emotionally, really. It's all about them. I don't feel like this person wants to get married. They wouldn't mind having a life partner, in a sense, as like someone that's always going to be in their life and kind of play that role, but they're not really, I don't see this person really wanting to devote themselves to just one person only, where they say like, I'm really going to, you know, take the initial step to make this person my partner and marry them or legitimize this thing. It's kind of just like, yeah, we can play house or we can have babies and all of that, but don't mistake this. It's very manipulative that it looks like the real thing. Like, we live together, we're shacking up, we have babies, we have kids, whatever. We do everything together like a couple. We do everything together like husband and wife or whatever, right? But we don't have that. We don't really. And some people get manipulated into this. Some people that they really don't want that, and they're okay with not really needing to have that whole legal marriage thing. And some people say they're okay with it just for the fact of settling for the person that they have and being strung along for years and years and years. With this type of person, they'll play you into that whole thing, and you'll think that, okay, because it looks like that, it's this common marriage type thing, but that's not what you really want. So it's manipulation. This person is manipulating. This is the type of union that they would want, and that's not what you want. It's not. And so they were going to play they could play this game for keeps if they could, or just to keep you stuck waiting for that whole thing, and it would never come to pass. Some of you, they have no intentions on even playing house with you. It's just to keep you in the illusion that it will happen one day. Break yourself free from this wheel. Get off of it. Get off of it. It's a toxic cycle, and for some of you, you already did, and you're going to have that love that you've been seeking. Some of you, since you were a child, like, you had this in your heart. It's not a fairy tale from a fairy tale sense of it's an illusion, it's fake, it's unrealistic. It's a fairy tale in the sense of this beautiful story can happen for you. Your fairy tale does exist. And your childlike heart is going to manifest it. Your belief in beautiful things and things that have yet to even happen yet, things that most people don't experience in life, or don't believe that they can experience, and you believe it wholeheartedly because it's already sealed in a deal in your heart. It's a divine desire. You see it, you can envision it, you feel it, it's real. So that's what's going to help you manifest, is that childlike faith and heart and belief. Okay? Whether it's your Cinderella story, whether it's your Snow White, whether it's your Jasmine and Aladdin, your Little Mermaid, whatever fairy tale for you, it is feasible. It's easier to believe that you just deserve a love and hip hop situation. People will have you believe that and say, oh, you're just being unrealistic if you really think that you can have this fairy tale love. Like, why not? Says who? So much love as always, y'all. Be blessed. Be safe.